Of course he's inside.
A troll. Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alita? I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us. But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now. Alita, tell her they never learned about our island. She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
Damn. I was kind of hoping it could have worked out for them.
Poor troll. And poor Alita.
Yeah. I will definitely be going back. But I'm doing that first.
Good day.
Watch out for the Aslan merchant.
Don't say it. I know he's gone.
Yep.
The Shadow Karja found him. But you should know, he never betrayed you. He wanted you to have this key.
It's the key to the lock he gave me. He said our lives were locked together. Thank you for bringing it back. For all you did for us.
He said it was worth it. All of it. Are you all right?
No. But I will be soon.
No.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Elita, no. Look at me.
No. I'm not going to say that one. I believe there's a way to save her here. I believe she's talking about suicide. And that's not what I want. I don't think that would work. I'm saying this one.
Look at me. I can't imagine how you're feeling. But you don't have to go it alone. Your father was crushed when he thought you were dead.
Crushed. He still treats me like a perfect doll. His prized possession. No. With the Troll gone, I'm all alone. It isn't worth it.
Wait, Elita. I was wrong about what a troll said. He didn't say it was worth it. He said it is worth it. All of it. Our losses can feel overwhelming. But they remind us of our connections to others. To a troll. Even to your father. A troll would have wanted you to remember that, and go on. I know it.
Yeah.
Now will you?
I'll try.
Please, let me get your father. Will you talk to him?
I guess.
Good.
I should have given you a token for your kindness in finding Alita. Is something wrong?
Elita needs you to listen. Right now. Go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
These damn Asa are stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
It's about a trial, Father. He and I were together.
And
I
level
didn't
up.
want you to.
A trial? Yes. I remember him. From when you two were no taller than the flowers in your mother's garden. But he went west.
They never found out about us. He didn't tell them. Even when they...
Oh, Alita. All that time spent writing edicts, I thought my work was keeping you safe from this war. It was all just parchment. And I could have lost you.
I'm so sorry, Father.
I wish I'd known, all this time, what you were going through. But I'll be better. Thank you for this second chance.
It won't ever be right that a troll died. But I'll try to live. For him.
I wish I'd known, all this time, what she was going
Shadows are getting
through.
long.
But I'll get better.
It won't ever be right that a troll died. But I'll try to live.
I just hope there was more than
For him.
that we could talk.
One girl applied to the
I'm
city
glad
director
she
I
today.
wish I'd known,
Amazing.
all this time,
agreed
what she
to
was
talk
going
and all that.
Should be out there fighting machines, not facing.
This one's on the same plane. But first I'm right next to a merchant.
Wonder if my brother's watching the same sunset over in Sunfall.
What? Didn't I get it?
Why does King Avad protect the people?
There we go. The history of Sunfall. After the vanishing of the Radiant Iriv and his cohort in the west, the Radiant Bassadid ordered a mighty fortress built at the Sundom's furthest reach. His luminance chose to build atop ancient ruins, reasoning the ancients must have seized upon the location for its strategic value. Of the ancients, their works of two smooth, grey stone and strangely carved metal were collapsed or built over, and the catacombs sealed off. Only the stone ring, perhaps used for some unknowable ritual, was left in place, to serve the garrison as a training ground. Even though its builders and soldiers lived in fear of the land where the sun goes at night, the finished walls of the fortress were mighty and unshakable. His luminance and his high priest, the irrefutable Pashaman, named it Sunfall under the blazing eye of the sun, and by the light it was good. None doubted the radiant Bassadid's prudence, nor denied his lingering hope that his brother might one day be sighted again. But no great threat would come from the west in his lifetime, nor did it come from the next 3 generations, though records show the men of Sunfall fought many bandits and scroungers, skulking in the rust wash, and a dangerous stampede of behemoths in the long burn. In time, Sunfall slipped from common memory, until the 6th year of the 11th Sun King reign, when the radiant Mazid himself came to inspect it. In the desert heat, his luminance received a vision of an ornate citadel with a dome of metal so polished it would greet the dawn and catch the rays of the sun last shining at dusk. At once, he ordered the dedication of the Sundom's resources to building the structure. After its construction, his luminance took the citadel as his summer palace, bringing with him many members of the Sun Court, nobles and artisans. In time, Sunfall became a city unto itself, and the source of great works such as Passion of the Tallneck among the dunes, Turning Seasons at Bronze Flash, and Lament for Cinnabar Sands. The stone training ring was repurposed for shows of pageantry, where young blazons or the Hunter's Lodge hawks could display the sun's dominance over the machines. Sunfall's prominence in the culture of the Sundom continued for many years until the Sun King Mazid's untimely demise in the citadel he so treasured. For his procession back to the Alite, a line of torches was laid all the way across the daybreak, so that over the days and nights of his bearing he might always go in light. The departed king's brother, the radiant Hivus, was occupied wholly with renewing the soldiery of the Sundom, and with the old Sun King's passing so too passed this chapter in Sunfall's history. In the early years of the 13th Sun King's Jiran's reign, before the falling of his shadow, a particularly harsh season came upon the Sun Whisper Valley. Upon hearing that the storms could strip the very detailing of armor, he decreed that the strongest among his guard should be trained in the desert here, and named Kestrels. Indeed, Hellas, who would become the most infamous of the Kestrels, was one of the first to survive his reforging by sun and sand here. In the 15th year of Sun King Jiran's reign, with the sacrifices in the Sun Ring were judged insufficient to calm the derangement of the machines. He presided over the blooding of the ring at sunfall. A trapped behemoth was given with spears and spurred over slaves of the Oseram and Utaru. When the beast turned upon the Kestrels, the Sun King stood and declared that the sun, in its great generosity, would accept the sacrifice of faithless and faithful alike. So began a fearful era for Sunfall, of sacrifices unending in its sun ring, and the citadel whispered of as a place where no light shone. Many upstanding citizens of the Sundom were taken inside its doors to disappear as surely as if they had journeyed to the Forbidden West. In the last days of Sun King Jiran's reign, Sunfall was in the charge of his Kestrels and High Priest, no longer answering to the Sundom as a whole. It was no surprise then that following the liberation of Meridian, Jiran's loyalists sought refuge at Sunfall. As a fortress, it was impregnable, but cut off from the bounteous lands across the daybreak. It was a city impoverished, so stood the stalemate in the first year of the 14th Sun King, the radiant avid, and so stood Sunfall, one built to protect the Sundom from the shadow of the west. It now sheltered a worse shadow, the false Karja who dwelt within.
Sunfall. We all know our army could destroy them.
I didn't want to jump in.
I'll give it a good try.
The guard under the last king. Far cry from most things.
Hey, headshot. I don't know the Darksiders series. I just remembered I was looking for a merchant.
That'll help.
Let's take this guy over.
I'm angry.
Ouch. Yeah, I know. I believe there is merchants all over the place. Oh. Where was it? There. Can't see any merchants at the moment. Do all merchants have the same things, or are they all different? Yeah, I don't need wire. Got heaps of wire. Machine core, I think I might grab though. Ah, yep. Was what I've seen so far is pretty much all the merchants
Clear
I've
that up
come
later.
across have the same stuff. I find it a bit strange that these points don't show up in your focus when searching for them. They usually have a crate, supply crate next to them to search that you see.
So much for being careful.
Ah, yep. I'm yet to even get to Meridian yet, so... I've just run right across there and there's no way to climb up there from this side. Got a spot to fast travel to now, so I might fast travel to a close place. Oh, there's a merchant just here.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is...
I've seen better.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
We have no need to loiter around here.
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
2 piles of each is probably more than I need. Does he have anything extra? Nope. That's right, I can now buy my Silent Hunter. Completely forgot about that.
Enough to last a lifetime.
That also gives me more space there. Put Stealth Weave in 1. And I think ranged attacks. Because most common attacks are ranged from humans anyway. From robots, they're all melee. But there's no specific... Oh yeah, there's just melee. But the best I have is 10%. And the rest are elements. Would they be classed as melee though? Or would it be classed as whatever element they are? Ah, yeah. True. Elements attract separate, yeah. I would like to use the bow more often. Most games with bows, I am a bow person. But I've found Aloy's pretty terrible aim. I could be aiming directly at a watcher. One shot misses one side, next shot misses the other side, next shot misses above, with aiming all at the same spot. Which is partly why I do melee. I like to be stealthy, and if I can, wipe them out all stealth. And if I get seen, then I'll go all in and just do melee and attack them like crazy. So I'll go with that one.